we are going to talk about a great feature Microsoft Sentinel offers, which is workbooks. And in that, there are certain predefined templates, and we will learn how we save a template and then what's the pros and cons of using a workbook as a template and as a saved copy. Now, to do that, we will navigate to workbook section under thread management in the left navigation. And after we do that, you will observe it by default navigates us to the templates tab, and we can see there is a huge number of templates available as a part of the gallery, and this number is increasing day by day. Right now, let us try to search something which we want to look at, and we will search for Azure, and we can pick up Azure AD audit logs. And once you select that, on the right hand side bottom, we see two options, that is view templates and save it. So if we try to view this as a template, all right, we should see that workbook loads and we can see a great list of widgets and visuals to get us granular details around Azure AD audit activity and sign-in logs, right? And we only have option to refresh it and auto refresh it, right? Now, this is a great example of workbook and definitely very useful, but we are limited only to use this as a template and will not be able to modify this. Now, let us go back using the breadcrumb, and we can definitely save it. And you can see if I switch back to my workbook, that exact workbook is still not a part of the my workbook section. That means it is only a part of the template yet. And we are going to click on save, and the moment we hit save, it is going to ask us a location, and by default it is going to the same location where Sentinel is installed, and it is recommended as well to keep the workbook there. And we hit OK, and the moment we hit OK, behind the scene there's an ARM deployment happens, and that basically stores this workbook template as a local copy, and as a confirmation on the right hand side top we can see it is successfully created, and you can see also the number has increased from 7 to 8. Now if I go to my workbook section, you can see over here the workbook is available. Now either we are in my workbooks tab or in templates tab, wherever we has opened this workbook from, we can see there are a few more options. One is view saved workbook and delete it. So first of all, we are going to click on view saved workbook, and once we click on that, what happens is the same workbook template gets loaded, but this time we have a lot more option than refresh. For example, we can edit this, we can modify this workbook, and just to give you a little flavor, I would quickly edit the workbook, and you can see the workbook's editable. So, but if I don't want to save any changes, I'll quickly go back and click on view save workbook once again, and we will wait for workbook to load, and you can see this template is basically available for edits. And once we edit that, right, so what happens is the entire workbook is opened in edit mode to be edited, and we can alter any changes we want to. Right, back and hit edit, the entire workbook should be opening this into edit mode. We'll just give it a moment for this to open, and you can see every widget is editable over here.